This is Jenny Brav of Radiant Wholeness Healing, and today's meditation is for spiritual growing pains. We might think that periods of personal and spiritual growth are going to be expansive and liberating. And while that might be true at times, and for some of us, for others of us, these can actually feel extremely challenging physically and or emotionally. We might feel exhausted as our bodies adjust to big energetic shifts, or we might face new or heightened health issues. We may find ourselves in situations or patterns that activate old wounds and beliefs. Whatever it is, trust that you are not backtracking or being punished, but rather that this is an integral part of the transition period you're in. And I invite you to find a comfortable position, sitting or lying down. You can close your eyes or keep them slightly open. And starting to take nice, slow, deep breaths. With each in-breath, inviting in an energy of curiosity and openness. And with each out-breath, invite anything that's ready to release, any fatigue or resistance or contraction, to do so without forcing, just inviting and allowing. With each breath, deepening into the moment, into your body. Feeling all the points of contact between your body and the surface you're sitting on or lying on. Feeling all the places your breath touches as you inhale. And all the places your breath touches as you exhale. And as you begin to drop in this way, invite in any part of you that might be having spiritual growing pains, that isn't really sure about any of this. It might feel like it's angry and resisting whatever is being presented to it, or like it's curled up in a ball, waiting for it all to be over. Or maybe it's just exhausted and can't even muster enough energy to feel much of anything. Whatever it is, start breathing into it, surrounding this part with breath. creating space for this part to just be without any demands on it. And sense, feel, imagine that you and this part of you that is struggling with all the changes, internal and or external, are in a place that feels very safe and welcoming. It might be indoors or someplace in nature. It might be known or imaginary or a composite, or it could be a type of place like a forest or a waterfall or the beach. Notice what some of the qualities of this place are that you're drawn to. Perhaps it's the tranquility, the vibrancy, the warmth, the safety, the coziness. Feel this place and this quality surrounding the struggling part, letting know that it is held and welcomed exactly as it is, with everything that it is experiencing, without needing to change a single thing. Just being loved and cared for throughout the experience. And as you feel this energy, this quality, this vibration, holding the part of you that has been struggling, resisting, that's exhausted, scared, in doubt, angry, with so much compassion. Let's begin to make space for and welcome in an aspect of you that is feeling expansive around the current growth period you're in. This might be your higher self, wise self, a future self that is already on the other side of the current challenges. You might perceive this version of you with any of your senses. You might get a visual or hear words or sounds. Get a color. You might smell or taste. Get a felt sense in your body and inner knowing. And however you are perceiving this version of you, noticing what qualities they embody, how it feels to be in the presence of this version of you. And reaching across time and space to your higher self, wise self, future self, parallel self. Let them know that you're a version of them who is in transition, struggling with these growing pains in this period of spiritual growth and transition. If you wish, you can say out loud or in your head what has been coming up. You might mention the emotions, any physical sensations or challenges, limiting beliefs, old patterns, habits, whatever you might want to communicate. And I'll give you a few minutes in silence. And when you're ready, you can always pause if you need a little more time. Sense or feel your wise, higher future self gently taking your hand and through their fingertips beginning to transmit beautiful healing energy from their fingers to yours. And feeling yourself receiving this healing energy from your fingertips into your palms, into your wrists and forearms and elbows, upper arms, into your shoulders and neck and head, and back down the neck into the chest, into your lungs and heart and diaphragm, into the abdomen, upper and lower, the entire digestive system, into your pelvis, down your thighs and knees, calves, ankles, into the feet, down into the toes, and as it spreads, Feeling any wounds that this period of spiritual growth might have brought to the surface start to dissolve. And feeling yourself releasing this old stagnant energy through your feet back into the earth, bringing the cleansing, healing energy in through your hands, arms, to your torso, lower body, and sending the residue of the old back down into the earth once more for composting. In and out. Perhaps feeling yourself getting a little lighter, a little brighter, clearer. In and out. Allowing any residual fatigue, resistance, fear, doubt, anger, any belief that keeps you small and contracted, any coping strategy that keeps you in duality, either or, scarcity, hypervigilance, to continue to dissolve, to release back into the atmosphere. Back to sound, vibration, light. Inviting and allowing your higher self, wise self, future self, parallel self to help release any cords that are still tying you to memories, people, contracts. And if you wish, you can repeat after me. I release anything that no longer serves me, is no longer current. I release all wounds, memories, stuck emotions, limiting beliefs, old coping strategies that are now doing the opposite of what they originally intended. I'm calling my energy back. I'm calling my power back. I'm inviting in ease, flow, joy. I'm releasing contracts and agreements that no longer serve. This gets to be fun, joyful, light. And taking a couple nice deep breaths. And asking your higher self, wise self, future self, if they have any message or gift for you. Anything they'd like you to know, feel, receive, remember. Taking in anything you receive from them with any of your senses. Opening your crown chakra to let it in. Let the gift in. And as you do, sense, feel, imagine that you are merging with this version of you. They're stepping into you, you're stepping into them. You're becoming one. Feeling their energy, vibration, clarity, peace, joy, whatever quality they embody to permeate every cell in your body. Feeling this energy spread through your muscles, bones, lymph, and tissues. Spreading through your neural pathways, starting to rewire them from a state of hypervigilance and scarcity, doubt, fear, limitation, into a vibration of openness, curiosity, gratitude, infinite possibility, and feeling that ripple through your whole nervous system, rewiring your nervous system from fight or flight, hyperarousal, hypoarousal, stress, into one of trust, of resting and beingness. Feeling into the possibility that things are unfolding exactly as they're meant to. That pain is not punishment or backsliding, but rather an indicator of these spiritual growing pains, that your soul is readying you for this period of expansion into this new timeline, bigger iteration of self. Feeling into the possibility of your relationship with life transforming from one of enduring, maybe oscillating between wanting to be in control, feeling at the mercy of things, into a place of co-creation, balance, harmony, mutuality, reciprocity. And gathering everything you're feeling, the qualities, this sense of being merged with this version of you that is guiding you through this period of spiritual growth, of transition, of change into this next iteration of self, this rewiring of your neural pathways, your nervous system, of your energetic vibration, your capacity to hold more light, a higher frequency, and bringing all of that into your heart, filling all four chambers of your heart with all of this yumminess, with this energy of trust and curiosity, clarity, welcoming, allowing, gratitude. And when your heart feels so full, it's going to spill over with all this beautiful energy, sending it back out to fill your whole energy field and sending it up and down your timeline, up and down the lineages, the lifetimes, sending the merits of this healing and this meditation to all the people and places and beings that are having their own spiritual growing pains. When you're ready, slowly opening your eyes, imagining that you are looking through the eyes of your higher self, wise self, future self. Inviting this version of you to inhabit more and more of your thoughts, feelings, actions, words, to accompany you with the rest of your day, evening. Thank you so much.